What's up, you beauties? Welcome to HW Hockey YouTube channel. Today we have breaking news as John Tortorella has been relieved of his duties as head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers. Keep it here for more. Known for his fiery personality, demanding coaching style, and no-nonsense approach, Tortorella made a major impact on the team since arriving in 2022. But with that impact came plenty of controversy. Clashes with key players like Joel Farabee, Cam York, Travis Sanheim, and Morgan Frost. And now, as of March 27, 2025, John Tortorella has officially been fired as head coach of the Flyers. Let's break it all down step by step and see how Torts shaped the Flyers and what led to his departure. Tortorella was hired by the Flyers in the summer of 2022 with a clear mission: change the culture. The team had been struggling with inconsistency, lacked an identity, and had missed the playoffs in back-to-back seasons. Right from the start, Torts made it clear that no player would be given a free pass and everyone had to earn their ice time. It didn't take long for his hard-nosed philosophy to make headlines. Early on in his tenure, it was clear that young players were going to have to prove themselves. One of the first big clashes came with Morgan Frost. The talented forward, known for his offensive upside, struggled to earn Torts' trust. He was scratched multiple times throughout the season, with Tortorella emphasizing that he needed to be more engaged and consistent in all areas of his game. Despite the rocky start, Frost eventually found his footing and became one of the Flyers' more reliable forwards by the end of 2022-2023. However, even in 2023-2024, Frost continued to be in and out of Tortorella's favor, with the coach openly questioning his intensity at times. Then came the situation with Joel Farabee. After undergoing off-season surgery in 2022, Farabee returned to the lineup, but never quite looked like himself. Torts publicly called out the player at times, demanding more from a guy expected to be a key part of the Flyers' future. Farabee, in turn, voiced some frustration with his role in ice time, and by the start of the 2023-2024 season, he seemed to have found his stride, adapting more to the style Tortorella demanded. However, his struggles returned and he was moved up and down the lineup as Torts continued to search for more consistency from the young forward. Both Frost and Farabee were eventually traded during the 2024-2025 season. Defenseman Cam York also had his share of challenges. After being sent to the AHL to start the 2022-2023 season, York admitted that Tortorella's tough love approach was a wake-up call. He worked his way back into the Flyers lineup and over time became one of their most dependable blue liners. While there were some growing pains along the way, it's clear that Tortorella's coaching pushed York to elevate his game. But even now, York's role continued to fluctuate, and he faced public scrutiny from his coach when his defensive play slipped. So what's the verdict on Tortorella's time with the Flyers? He definitely made an impact. Some players thrived under his demanding approach, while others struggled to adjust. But one thing's for sure, the Flyers were no longer a passive team. They had an identity, they were harder to play against, and the culture shift was undeniable. Having said that, things had reached a boiling point. Following the Flyers' most recent loss to the Toronto Maple Leafs, Tortorella had some fiery words regarding his team's effort and overall play.
But was it their defense that caused a lot of problems tonight? Because it seemed like they had things buttoned down pretty good and kept you guys from generating.
No, they outplayed us.
York only plays the 3 minutes to start here. Is this something that you and the coaching staff want to use as a learning experience?
I'm not going to discuss that with you.
Do you think this is a game, John, where the team just needs to maybe simplify things against a team like the Leafs, get pucks to the net, bodies to the net?
It's my job to prepare this team in this type of situation. Haven't done a good enough job past couple of games.
These last two games, are you sensing frustration setting in, maybe as a cumulative effect from last week playing well and not getting results?
Well, when you're in this type of situation and you're losing all the time and there's nothing at the end of the tunnel for you, there's certainly going to be some frustration. But this falls on me. I'm not really interested in learning how to coach this type of season where we're at right now. But I have to do a better job. So this falls on me, getting the team prepared to play the proper way until we get to the end.
And now, as of March 27th, 2025, John Tortorella has officially been fired as head coach of the Philadelphia Flyers. While his impact on the team's culture is undeniable, his clashes with players and demanding style ultimately led to his downfall. So what's next for the Flyers? Will they stick with the hard-nosed approach, or will they look for a coach who can better connect with today's players? Let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe to help us on our quest to 1,000 subscribers, and hit that notification bell for more Flyers content. Don't forget to keep it high, keep it wide, and thank you for watching HW Hockey.